Mondays with Bob Greene stars Juan Ignacio Londero beat Guido Pella 3-6, 7-5, 6-1 to win the Cordoba Open in Cordoba, Argentina. Daniil Medvedev beat Marton Fucsovics 6-4, 6-3 to win the Sofia Open in Sofia, Bulgaria. Jo-Wilfried Tsonga beat Pierre-Hugues Herbert 6-4, 6-2 to win the Open. Sud de France in Montpellier, France. Krueger beat Mackenzie McDonald 4-6, 7-6, 3-6-1 to win the RBC Tennis Championships of Dallas in Dallas, Texas, USA. Fed Cup First Round World Group. Romania beat Czech Republic 3-2 at Ostrava, Czech Republic. France beat Belgium 3-1 at Liège, Belgium. Belarus beat Germany 4-0 at Braunschweig, Germany. Australia beat USA 3-2 at Asheville, North Carolina, USA. World Group 2 Switzerland beat Italy 3-1 at Biel, Switzerland. Latvia beat Slovakia 4-0 at Riga, Latvia. Spain beat Japan 3-2 at Kita Kyushu, Japan. Canada beat Netherlands 4-0 at Essertogenbusch, Netherlands. Group 1 America Zone it. Medellin, Colombia, winner promoted, Brazil beat Paraguay 2-0, losers relegated, Colombia beat Puerto Rico 2-1, Argentina beat Ecuador 2-1. Asia, Oceania Zone Astana, Kazakhstan, winner promoted, Kazakhstan beat China 2-1, loser relegated, Indonesia beat Thailand 2-1. Europe, Africa Zone at Zelonagora, Poland, winner promoted, Russia beat Sweden 2-0, loser relegated, Estonia beat Denmark 2-0. Europe, Africa Zone at Bath, Great Britain, winner promoted, Great Britain beat Serbia 2-0, loser relegated, Slovenia beat Georgia 2-0. Group 2 Europe, Africa Zone at Esch Saralzet, Luxembourg, winners promoted, Austria beat Israel 2-0, Luxembourg beat Tunisia 2-0, loser relegated, Portugal beat Bosnia, Herzegovina 2-1. Sayings, it was an amazing moment for me to win here in Montpellier. I have made many efforts to come back here, so for me it is a good reward and I hope I will be able to continue playing at this level. Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, after winning in Montpellier, France. I knew it was going to be a hard match and he was all over me for the whole final. He was just the better player today. Pierre-Hugues Herbert, who lost the Open Sud de France to Jo-Wilfried Tsonga. I was the better player today and I deserved to win. This title gives me a lot of confidence. Daniil Medvedev, following his victory in the Sofia Open final. This is still one of the best weeks of my career and I'm very happy to be back in the top 40 again. Marton Fucsovics, finding the silver lining in his week despite losing the Sofia Open final to Daniil Medvedev. It was my best and biggest win in the Fed Cup. Simona Halep, who beat Karolina Pliskova 6-4, 5-7, 6-4 to help lead Romania over the Czech Republic and into the Fed Cup semi-finals for the first time. It was a tough week. It was a great week. In the final, I think we played our best match. It is our first title and hopefully it will not be our only one. Edouard Roger Vasselin, who teamed with Ivan Dodig to win the Open Sud de France doubles. For me, the most important thing when I step on the court is to have fun. I think we are blessed. Sometimes people don't realize how blessed we are to do this amazing sport. Tennis is hard. We sacrifice a lot. I think people don't realize how much we sacrifice. But for me, if I am not enjoying the court, I will be sad. I think I will stop. Gael Monfils stuns defending champions after losing the opening set. Irina Camelia Begu and Monica Niculescu upset Wimbledon and French Open champions Barbara Krejcikova and Katerina Siniakova to lift Romania over the Czech Republic and into the Fed Cup semi-finals for the first time. The thrilling doubles decider lasted 7 minutes short of 3 hours and gave Romania the 3-2 victory. The loss for the defending champions means the Czech Republic's streak of reaching the Fed Cup semi-finals is snapped after 10 straight years. I am happy to win against such a tough opponent, Romania's Simona Halep said after winning both of her singles matches. Romania will travel to France in April's semi-finals. Playing Fed Cup for the first time in 2 years, Caroline Garcia won both of her singles matches to lead France over Belgium and into the semi-finals for the 4th time in 5 years. 2 years is not that long in a tennis career, said Garcia, who missed the last 2 competitions following an ugly public spat with her teammates. But I always said that I would come back and that it was important to me. Ashley Barty surprised Madison Keys in singles, then teamed with Priscilla Hunt to defeat Danielle Collins and Nicole Melliker and give Australia a 3-2 victory over the United States. Her victory over Keys was her 10th straight singles win in Fed Cup play. Collins, who reached the Australian Open semi-finals last month, beat Daria Gavrilova 6-1, 3-6, 6-2 to knot the tie at 2-2 and sending it into the decisive doubles match. Australia will take on Belarus in the semi-finals, which will take place April 20-21. 9th-ranked Aryna Sabalenka defeated Laura Siegemund 6-1, 6-1 to give Belarus an unbeatable 3-0 lead over Germany. "I am so happy and our team is so happy," said the 20-year-old Sabalenka. "It's unbelievable to win." Sofia Open. Daniil Medvedev dominated Hungary's Marton Fucsovics to give himself an early birthday present, the Sofia Open title. "I'm happy to win the title. This is what I came here for," said the Russian, who turned 23 the day after claiming his 4th career title. Medvedev broke the unseeded Fucsovics 4 times and was in complete control. The Russian has reached at least the semi-finals in 5 of his past 9 events and at the Australian Open played in the second week of a Grand Slam tournament for the first time. "I have some goals in my mind," Medvedev said. "To be top 10. I've never been there, so it would be great." Snare's title. It was like old times for Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, who won his first ATP title since 2017 by beating fellow Frenchman Pierre-Hugues Herbert in the Open Sud de France final. The 33-year-old Tsonga, who entered the Montpellier, France, tournament on a wild card, was coming off an injury hampered 2018 and hadn't won a title since October 2017. He was forced to retire from the semi-finals at Montpellier a year ago and underwent left knee surgery in April. "I am very happy with the way I played this week," said Tsonga, who became the 7th Frenchman to win the title in the event's 9 years. Herbert was seeking his first ATP singles title. South American Schalker, having never played in a tour-level main draw before, Juan Ignacio Londero gained entry into the Cordoba Open as a wild card. The 25-year-old Argentine finished the week as champion, shocking countryman Guido Pella in the final. Pella was up a set in a break, but Londero stayed aggressive and took control of the final, inflicting much of the damage with a fearsome forehand. The first set was the first Londero had lost all week. In the semi-finals, he crushed Federico Del Bonis 6-1, 6-0. Pella had won all 3 previous meetings with Londero, 2 on the Futures Tour and 1 on the ATP Challenger Tour. But Pella, playing in his 5th career final, had no answers when Londero lifting his game in the final 2 sets. Strong pair. Although they were the top-seeded team, Ivan Dodig and Eduard Roger Vasselin had never won a title. They didn't start playing together until the Sydney International last month. "I am very happy about this first title together," Roger Vasselin said of their triumph at the Open Sud de France. "It is only our 3rd tournament. The lost only 1 set during the week." Roger Vasselin has won 17 doubles titles, including in Montpellier in 2012 when he teamed with countryman Nicolas Mahut. Dodig now owns 12 doubles crowns. Success in Sofia. Nikola Mektic and Jurgen Melzer also won their first doubles title as a team. They captured the Sofia Open, beating Shea Chang-Peng and Christopher Runket in the final. In just their 3rd tournament as a team, the Croatian-Austrian tandem saved 5 of 6 break points and survived 3 successive match tiebreaks to claim the trophy. Shea and Runket also were seeking their first tour-level title as a team. They have won 3 ATP Challenger Tour crowns. Sikal Naomi Osaka has been sidelined with an unspecified back injury. The world's top-ranked play withdrew from this week's Qatar Open. "I am sorry to have withdrawn from Doha this year as I was looking forward to playing and seeing my fans there," the 21-year-old said in a statement. Osaka has won the last 2 Grand Slam tournaments, the US Open last September and the Australian Open last month. A right elbow injury is the reason South Africa's Kevin Anderson won't be defending his New York Open title this week. Anderson was hurt during the Australian Open in January. Ranked 5th in the world, Anderson was a semi-finalist at Wimbledon last summer. Also pulling out of the New York Open because of an injury was Alex de Minaur of Australia. Another Australian, Nick Kyrgios, has withdrawn from the ABN AMRO World Tennis Tournament in Rotterdam, Netherlands, citing an injury. Kyrgios also pulled out of the Rotterdam tournament in 2016 and 2018 with injuries. Nick Kyrgios had his knee examined last week, played a doubles to test the state of his recovery, but it proved to be insufficient, said tournament director Richard Krajicek. Also missing from the Rotterdam field will be 4th-ranked Alexander Zverev, defending finalist Grigor Dimitrov, Croatia's Marin Cilic, and Great Britain's Kyle Edmund. While my knee rehabilitation is going well, I am still not able to perform at the level one expect of myself, Cilic said. Richard Gasquet of France and Vasek Pospisil of Canada have withdrawn from Indian Wells. After making 11 consecutive appearances at the California event between 2006 and 2016, the 32-year-old Gasquet will miss the year's first Masters 1000 of the season for the third straight year. Gasquet, who hasn't played since the Paris Masters, is recovering from groin surgery. Pospisil, who is recovering from a surgical microdiscectomy, hasn't played a match this season. Bulgaria's Grigor Dimitrov has withdrawn from the upcoming Abierto Mexicano Telcel in Acapulco, Mexico, which begins February 25. Dimitrov won the tournament 5 years ago. American Jack Sock underwent surgery to repair torn ligaments in his finger and will miss at least the next 2 months. Stumbles to win despite collapsing at the side of the court, Johanna Konta went on to beat Alexandra Krunic and help Great Britain win its Fed Cup World Group 2 tie against Serbia. The victory sends Great Britain into a World Group playoff in April. After dropping the second set to Krunic, Konta fell to her knees in the passageway beside one of the stands. Lightheaded, feeling shaky, feeling a little bit out of body. It got the better of me at the end of the second set, Konta said. I tried not to panic. The British team rushed to her aid and she underwent a medical assessment before returning to the court following a 7-minute delay. I was aware of what I was told, that she almost fainted, Krunic said. It's difficult for everybody. None of us is fresh, we just cope with it differently, I guess. It was a very long time that Konta was away from the court. I don't think it's a fair play, no. But if she had health problems, then I can't complain. I didn't see anything wrong with her on the court. Konta dominated the final set, beating Krunic 7-6, 1-3, 6-6, 2, collapsing onto the floor after the final point. Don't even remember how the last point finished, Konta said. I remember the ball didn't come back and I was overcome with a lot of emotion basically. Schedule for Roger a few weeks ago, Roger Federer's coach, Severin Louis, said the Swiss great would play just one clay court tournament in preparation for the French Open. Federer, however, tells a different story. I'm currently in Switzerland before I will travel to Dubai for preparation and practice, the 37-year-old Federer said. After Dubai I will play Indian Wells, Miami and thereafter 1 or 2 clay tournaments prior to the French Open. Sonia Returing. India's Sania Mirza is the latest mother considering returning to the WTA circuit. Mirza took time off to give birth to her son Ishan. Mirza said she has already begun training and is eyeing a comeback by the end of this year. I am 32 years old, I am not so young as a tennis player, she said. But I would die if I did not try. Tennis is my life, it has given me everything. I still have it in me, slamming for a reason. The newest couple on the tennis tour, Alina Svitolina and Francis Gael Monfils, have teamed up to help a children's hospital in Svitolina's hometown, Odessa, Ukraine. The two will donate USD $100 to the hospital for every ace they hit in their next 2 tournaments. Svitolina is playing in Doha and Dubai next, while Monfils will include Montpellier, where he reached the semi-finals, and Rotterdam. Settled suit. ESPN has amicably settled a lawsuit with announcer Doug Adler, according to reports. During an Australian Open match last year between Venus Williams and Stephanie Vogel, Adler said Williams put the gorilla effect on, charging, after she had moved to the net with Vogel serving. Some viewers complained Adler had used the term gorilla in referring to Williams. Despite apologizing, Adler was fired by ESPN and subsequently sued the network. In reporting the settlement, the New York Post said Adler received a monetary settlement and may be rehired by ESPN. Switch in coaches. Former world number 1 Simona Halep has a new coach. The Romanian has hired Thierry Van Kleemput, replacing Darren Cahill, who left to spend more time with his family. Van Kleemput recently split with fellow Belgian David Goffin, with whom he had worked for the last 5 years. Said what? Apparently, Mitchell Krueger needs to enunciate his words more clearly. Trying to pump himself up during a match at the RBC Tennis Championships of Dallas, Krueger hissed out loud, "Focus." Unfortunately for Krueger, that's not what umpire Karin Huber thought she heard. Krueger was given an audible obscenity warning, and while he pled his case, it was to no avail. However, there was a happy ending for the 25-year-old Dallas player. Krueger beat fellow American Mackenzie McDonald to win the ATP Challenger Tournament. Shared performances. Cordoba, Roman Jubavi and Andres Molteni beat Maximo Gonzalez and Horacio Zeballos 6-4, 7-6, 4. Dallas, Marcos Gorin and Denis Novikov beat Ante Pavic and Ruan Rolofs 6-4, 7-6, 3. Montpellier, Ivan Dodig and Edouard Roger Vasselin beat Benjamin Bonzi and Antoine Hong 6-4, 6-3. Sofia, Nikola Mektic and Jurgen Melzer beat Shea Changpeng and Christopher Runket 6-2, 4, 6, 1-0, 2. Match tiebreak. Surfing Doha, http://www.qatartennis.org/tournaments/qatar-total-open-2019/Rotterdam, https://www.abnamroute.nl/n New York, http://newyorkopen.com/Buenos Aires, https://argentinaopenapp.com/ADP/Rio de Janeiro, http://www.rioopen.com/Marseille, https://www.open13.fr/Delray Beach, https://yellowtennisball.com/Dubai, https://DubaiDutyFreeTennisChampionships.com/tournaments. This week men $2,403,910. ABN AMRO World Tennis Tournament, Rotterdam, Netherlands, hard $777,385. New York Open, New York, USA, hard $673,135. Argentina Open, Buenos Aires, Argentina, clay women $916,131. Qatar Total Open, Doha, Qatar, hard tournaments next week. Men $1,937,740. Rio Open presented by Claro, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, clay $842,014. Open 13 Provence, Marseille, France, hard $651,215. Delray Beach Open by Vitacos.com, Delray Beach, Florida, USA, hard women $2,828,000. Dubai Duty Free Tennis Championships, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, hard $250,000. Hungarian Ladies Open, Budapest, Hungary, hard Romania Fed Cup.